In May 1999, the Milken Archive of American Jewish Music recorded Joel Hoffman's self-portrait with Gebirtig, a work for cello and orchestra written for his brother Gary, a celebrated concert cellist.
We were talking about my writing a piece for Gary with orchestra for a long time. But like so many composers who have been lucky enough to have performances of orchestral pieces, I was one of the many composers who also suffered the problem of having many orchestra pieces being played once. So we talked about this with the idea that we would put together a group of orchestras that would agree to do it before I even wrote the piece.
Hoffman's inspiration for Self-Portrait with Gebirtig came from playing with a trio of Jewish folk musicians dedicated to the music and poetry of Mordechai Gebirtig.
This was one of the first pieces that I wrote in which the melodies and the spirit of Gebirtig became part of my compositional set of tools writing concert music. The feeling of exhilaration that came working with these materials is something that I have not experienced before.
Although the Hoffman brothers had previously worked together on cello sonatas and chamber music, Self-Portrait with Gebirtig marked their first collaboration on a concerto.
Joel wrote the piece and then I learned it. And that's really the extent of the collaboration in terms of any influence as to what the piece would be. I'm much more interested to know what a composer's going to write. I actually don't have a lot of interest in trying to influence how a piece is going to be.
What Gary just said is absolutely correct, of course. However, if I'd written a cello piece for another cellist, it would have been a different piece.